to a situation, you gotta learn it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's kind of just like going to school for the first time. You don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
gotta adapt to a classroom. You gotta adapt to carrying a book bag.
Yeah.
Adapt to getting on the bus. You gotta adapt to everything. So it's in the same sense, it's just learning. You know
That's
what I'm
fact.
saying? So just adapting to anything in life. It's just a learning phase, learning what it is, how you fit in, how you don't fit in. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Like thinking in the box, outside the box, you making the box bigger.
For
Just
sure.
adapting to whatever.
Definitely, definitely. So, what's some things you got into as a youth growing up? Like
That's funny.
you know, a Floridian, what's
That's
some
funny,
things
bro.
you got into?
Everything.
You know, so talk to me.
Everything. Like it's nothing I haven't done out here from selling drugs to playing ball to everything, bro.
Okay.
Like being in Florida and being raised here at the crib is like you gonna get into everything, but you gotta pick and choose your everything. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So I didn't have my hard head moments where I crashed out. You feel me? I got dog bites on my leg from the police. I done been beat by the police,
Mm.
as well as I done went to college, technical school, and learned how to paint cars. Like growing up as a kid,
Mm.
I was always into arts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I always been a very artistic like type of child. They would say autistic back then because I always had like a problem with staying still and
Mm.
like a attention disorder, but more like on an artistic level because I was in a
Mm.
band, I was in a choir. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to play the keyboard. I knew how to draw. Like
Right.
I was just always in the art.
So really, you were creative.
Yeah, like on the
Yeah,
yeah,
you know
creative
what I
pretty
mean.
much.
That's the
Yeah,
and they didn't know how to understand
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But yeah, you were
yeah,
just creative and you knew how
yeah,
to think outside the box and
pretty much.
put things together that people don't
Hmm.
understand. They're like, well, hold on, what
Yeah,
you talking about? But nah,
yeah,
this is what I'm putting together. And
yeah.
yeah, nah, I salute that. I
Yeah.
salute
So
that.
growing up, I got into everything. Like I built tree houses. We put cans in the back of bicycles. Like
Mm,
I was that type of kid, bro. The older I
okay.
got, the more I learned how to make money. Once I learned how to make money, I used to draw for people in middle school. I
Mm.
draw you your favorite cartoon character and sell it to you. Like so,
Also, you're the young entrepreneur.
yeah, just general all the way around the board, bro.
Okay, okay,
Since a
okay.
very young age, bro, I had just a certain thing in me. Since a very young age, bro.
Okay, so I let's talk about being an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
So, when did you step into that lane? Was it somebody that influenced you, a family member,
I wouldn't really
artist?
say I can't really say like influence me, but what I can say is like I've always been a sponge.
Mm,
You feel me? So like I could sit in this room right now and it's like I could listen to y'all talking. It's just I pick up on what I pick up on.
mm,
You feel me? So like I've just always been a sponge. So growing up I was always around like my older cousins and like just older people. So I just kinda I just picked up on a lot of shit like
mhm.
early on.
So, like, just doing that and focusing on that, it puts you in a different realm because a lot of people don't really understand entrepreneurship, to be real
Yeah.
with you. A lot of people understand the title of, and I'm not even gonna lie, a lot of people don't understand the title of
Hmm.
boss. They just want to be the boss. They
Yeah,
just
yeah.
want to, you know what I mean? They just want to run things, not understanding that, bro, just do you find your
Hmm.
lane, find what you want to do,
Hmm.
focus on that, master that,
Yeah,
you will be great.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like just keep it simple. I
yeah.
think a lot of times we have a lot of people that's overdoing simple things. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? They thinking too much. They doing too much thinking, not enough action.
Yeah. See, my formula always been opposite. So like when everybody else like let's just focus on one thing and master it and figure it out, I've always been the opposite. I've always been like 12 eggs instead of one. You know what I'm saying? Because if I got 12 eggs that I'm prepping and I'm taking care of and I'm planting the hatch at any given moment, I don't know which egg gonna hatch first.
All right,
I
facts.
know one of them gonna hatch though, and then one
Mm-hmm.
hatch, he's gonna probably crack the next one, open the
Mm.
next one, and the next one. So that's how I've always looked at it. So I've always been the type of entrepreneur that bounce around. I bounce around from
Mm-hmm.
different ventures, from different things. I never put all of my attention into one thing. I bounce around
Right.
a
Dang.
category, but to each his own. Everybody got a different formula and a different ecosystem that they work and
Yeah,
operate on.
but I relate to what you're saying so much because I grew up with my people telling me you can't jump around to this and
Yeah,
that and this
that's
and that.
because
And it's like,
that's
yeah,
the
I do
norm.
understand what you're saying. If
Yeah,
I do drop it, then yeah, I'm jumping around.
yeah,
But if I pick it up and complete it,
yeah.
you can't really tell
But
me
see, that's the
nothing.
norm. Like the average person, the average American is
Mhm.
just used to the norm.
Yeah.
So a lot of people they only used to like what they come from, what they know, what they've been taught. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like what they study. Like so, when you when you kick it to them in a different way, it's either sometimes people may feel like, oh yeah, they like this person tripping.
Yeah,
Other times they may
yeah,
feel like, you
yeah.
know what, that should make a lot of sense because again, like I say, you dedicate 10, 15 years to going to school, getting a degree, want to be whatever it is you want to become, and then you get a president like Trump in the chair who like, oh, this fucking degree ain't even relevant no more.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Now you just kind of
exactly,
wasted 15 years of
exactly,
your life. So like that, and
exactly.
again, that's just an example.
Mm-hmm.
I could simplify it in 50 different
Mm-hmm.
terminologies to make people understand.
Right.
But from my perspective, that's why I've always kept the clothing brand, management company, publishing company, vending machine company, jet ski company, jewelry company, like finance company. Like
Right.
I always keep a lot of different avenues because again, one dry up, but the next one got to pick up. If
Exactly.
you only got one thing, you just dumping, 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 dumping,
Man.
dumping. And don't get me wrong, I do that with Swag Life, but I look at Swag Life like a kid. So I look at it like it's a baby. When I got it's a newborn. Right now it's 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? By the time it turns like 7, it'll be great.
Okay.
You feel me?
Tell us about Swag Life. Like, let the world know about that.
Oh, Swag Life the brand. You know, it really started off as a music group. You know what I'm saying? It started off just as an idea on the 364 in Broward County Main Jail. You know what I'm saying? Just wanting to do something different the next time I enter into the real world. But I started my brand like just with the hopes and the intentions of people not really understanding, but just seeing my vision. Because, like I said, I always been a creative, I always been a visionary, I always been very good at just thinking outside the box, making it bigger, spreading it like just different dimensions and shit. So, Swag Life is the brand. You know what I'm saying? I own it. It's mine. You feel me? From products to like clothing to shades to slides, like it's specialized in everything.
Nah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? But it's a culture, it's a real culture brand. It was born here in Broward. You feel me? It was born for me. It was born again, like I say, from the thought of just my creative thought process. So like everything you see is just a part of like my creative thought process.
Right. So what keeps you motivated though? What keeps you active to push for more and like because you already are doing a lot. So
Yeah.
what keeps you motivated to continue to level up? Continue
Right
to
now, honestly, bro, at this point, breathing.
whew,
You know what I'm saying? Like
whew,
I just feel like breathing.
whew.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I lost a lot of good people. You know what I'm saying? I lost my mama and my sister in the same year.
Sorry to
You
hear
feel
that.
me?
Sorry to
So
hear that.
nowadays my motivation is a little different from before when it was just I'm motivated by the money, I'm motivated by people who rock my brand and now it's a bigger dedication. It's like, you know what I'm saying? The motivation comes from just knowing that I still can wake up every day and do it. Even if I'm only doing 0.5% or 1% or 3% or 2%. Regardless of the fact, as long as I'm adding some type of percentage into the equation, it's called compound interest. It's just gonna
Yeah.
keep adding up.
Oh,
You know what I'm
and
saying? It's
see,
gonna add. You feel me?
and you saying something right now. She just brought up compound interest.
Yeah.
All I want y'all to do is go to Google
And Google
and
compound
Google
interest.
compound interest. Learn something.
Because a lot
Teach
of
yourself
people
something.
don't understand like life, right? So I tell people this analogy all the time, and they be like, "Bro, you think too deep? You just be on the side." And I'm like, "Nigga, life is deep." You know what I'm saying? You really think about this shit. When they put you in the ground, where they putting you? 6 feet deep, nigga. When you come out the womb, where you coming from?
That
You
part.
coming deep from out the womb, bro. So when you really think about it, life is deep, right? So it's like life is really like 1+1=2, fam. No matter who doing the math, the smartest person in the room or the dumbest person in the room.
No matter who doing the
dumbest
math.
person in the hallway, right? So when you really think about it, right? If you compound interest anything, right? A microwave baby gonna be like, nah, bro, I want it right now. It ain't coming fast. But if you understand compound interest and you just keep, if I sat right here and just took paper and just kept balling it up and throwing it on the floor, 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 Then I stop and I leave and I come back 3 months later and I throw more paper on the floor in the same pile. What you think gonna happen? Eventually, within a year or two, this whole room is gonna be full of what? Paper, nigga.
Yeah.
And the average mind would be like, bro, there's no way you can sit here and fill this whole room with paper, fam. How you gonna do that? How you gonna fill it? Compound interest, nigga. We'll just keep throwing paper on the floor. We'll go take a break, smoke a blunt, go get something to drink, go get something to eat, come back, ball up 100 more papers, go to sleep, come over here, go do that, ball it. It's compound interest, bro.
That's that knowledge.
So everything with life, if you really understand life, you will understand that anything that's great is gonna take time to build, right? So if you build it fast, it fall fast.
Definitely.
If you build it piece by piece, compound by compound, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going